completely redoing my Mac. So.
Oh God.
Oh, you just said step one of your issue right there.
Yeah.
As a Mac.
Oh.
Number 2, I've been doing receiving all week, so I've been up at the butt crack of dawn.
Ugh.
I got up at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Okay, this is what I just heard. I've been receiving all week. I've been up to my butt crack in dawn. Like, what? What the fuck?
No, I said I've been up early all week.
He's a bottom. He's a bottom. What do you expect? Yeah.
Save something for the rest of us. Damn.
Really?
Yeah. Damn, Daniel.
If there were 100 dicks on the wall, how many would you choke on?
Yeah.
Only the big one.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Man's had practice.
Oh.
You gotta man up to that, man.
I asked my daughter's boyfriend that yesterday, and he was like, none of them. I was like, damn, you a pro, huh?
Yeah, that's the kind of thing you cannot win no matter what you say.
That's why you do it. That's why you man up to it. You just say only the big one.
Yeah.
And that's when the safe project. Well, I guess mine's out.
Yeah.
So what do we got? We got so 4 of the 5. It looks like Kairos won.
No, actually, 14 is in.
Yeah, I got a 14.
In
I
the
rolled
game
in
chat.
Discord in the chat.
Oh, okay. So you won.
Oh. Man, and my wife needs me. I'll be back in 10 minutes, guys.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so somebody's got to help me out at least where we started last week, because that's what I don't
Okay,
know.
we started at the city itself.
No, you didn't.
Sending down the chain.
Yep.
That's where we started?
No.
Yes.
No.
We started walking towards the chain from the cathedral.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
With the
I
bombing.
passed without a trace, and I failed miserably on the survival checks.
Well, with the bombing and the hiding in the hole.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, as Knuckles recalls things from last week, we left the
Cathedral.
Yeah, we
High
left
Hall?
when High Hall, right. I can't remember the names of these things. I don't have my notes. I'm sitting outside on my porch. We left High Hall as Knuckles guided them as best he could through the city to the northwest corner,
Northeast.
near one of the chains.
No, you're right.
No, it was west.
Northwest. You're right. I'm wrong.
Yep.
GG.
When we arrived, some flying things saw us, and we had to duck and cover. As what's the little elephant thing? Lulu.
Yep.
Lulu transformed into apparently a giant pink mammoth with wings, and began to ferry some of the group down towards what was it down there towards?
The Blasted Lands.
Blasted Lands, yeah.
And she dropped Armin.
And yeah, Armin
fell, one or the other.
Armin fell, and was it Kairos that jumped and caught him?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Kairos bamfed his wings out, caught Armin, brought him back, and we three waited for quite some time. And when the party, when we hadn't heard from anyone after a half hour or so, we decided to take it upon ourselves to work our way down the chain. Kairos or Lennar, one of the two, crafted a rope a ladder out of rope, and attached it to the chain where we could climb across. And as we did that, started working our way down the chain, we see this elephant coming back. And at the same time, a large flying creature with a massive wingspan who scared Lulu away as we kind of tuck-tailed and hid amongst the chains as best we could, waiting for it to leave. Finally, we worked our way down and saw a strange dome, which we prayed and assumed was, who was that, Lilith? with
Yes,
the
well,
yeah. Actually worked our way over there without being spotted by any of the sentries that were posted. Made it into the dome, got us a long rest, and with a few distractions in there in between to reset the casting of the dome. Once we got our long rest, we exited the backside of the dome, jumped on a boat that had pulled up during the middle of the night with some other demonic entities on it, traveled on this boat across the lava, and got extremely lucky on our landing site and landed exactly where we needed to be. And we began to approach this massive spiked wall with ballistas on top as we are trudging through the blasted lands.
Very
I
good.
believe that is it.
Very good.
Very good. So,
Marvelous, marvelous.
so as you begin to approach this large wall, and can I get a perception check from Knuckles?
Yep. Nope, because last one I tried to load up Foundry, it wasn't active yet, so let me load it up now. Well, I tried to load it at like 440 and it wasn't, I couldn't log in yet.
So
Try this again. Yay. Knuckles, password, yes, join.
as y'all approach and you get closer and closest, you notice the ballista begin to turn and down in your direction. What you see is a fortified compound of a, and I'll give you guys the picture from before, so you guys have a kind of a rough estimation of what you're.
That would help.
Well,
Looking at.
it's supposed to be loading.
Handout.
There we go.
Was to be a compound site on top of a lower plateau that rises out of a crater pocket of landscape that looks like a hand in a rock, made out of rock.
Hey, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you all approach this gate of this jagged wall made of rock and bones and metal and all sorts of things, you notice things are piked on it. Demons, bodies, gore, all kinds of things run along this wall. Visible as you get closer is what you see are these little red hats sticking off the top of these towers. And occasionally you see a little face with big beard stick out.
Did anybody happen to test or check the audio on the stream?
Not yet. But while you are approaching, I will need everybody to make dexterity saves.
What? Next save?
Because as you guys get about, I'll put you guys about 30, 40 feet back, you hear roaring and yelling of people as the gate flies open.
Hello.
And these vehicles you've never seen come roaring out of the gate and tear by y'all out of sight.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have advantage. Oh wait, no. No, I don't. I have evasion. That's why.
Alright, come on. I'm trying to see which one's my character. There it is.
Hey, 24, yo.
Got a beat. You guys are doing good.
Where's my evasion? Oh, there it is.
The Black Gate.
Okay. You use evasion?
Yes.
Okay, so, is everybody...
I don't know if I passed or failed.
Did you roll?
Yeah. You
I
roll
rolled.
a 13.
Oh yeah, you failed, but you used evasion.
Oh dear.
So,
Only half damage.
If I fail.
yeah, so... Hold on.
Ironic that the rogue would fail.
You, yeah. You just so happen to be more centered in the gate, and about the time you hear the engines, you're looking up at one of the towers, and then you look over to see Armin and everybody running to your right, and you're like, what the hell? And then you look back at the gate to see this giant horned vehicle that looks like a mammoth skull or some type of Tyrannosaurus Rex skull on the front of it. With like 4 or 5 horns sticking out in different directions, all metal with giant fire coming off the back.
I'm not into that.
And about the time you see it, you go to run, and you're just knocked prone. And you take...
Too much.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. 22 points of damage.
Oh, that's awesome.
Half?
Half. No, half that. So,
Okay,
Oh.
11.
good. That still sucks.
And as quickly as the gate opens, it's being pulled shut. And then you hear over the
Look at everyone.
Who goes there?
Chance?
Lulu, dear? Aren't these your friends?
Not them. But, I have friends here, yes.
I am hauling ass towards the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's any chance.
Oh, you're...
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
to get
if
up.
I think I can make it, yeah, I'm definitely
Um,
crashing. I mean, that 130 feet.
roll a dexterity.
35.
Because you guys are running away and to the side. Because there's giant spikes sticking out. Kind of forces you to run. Instead of sideways, you guys are running away at an angle.
So me roll a dex check again?
Yeah, because I see how fast you can turn around and run back. Because you probably would have ran 20 feet or 20, 30 feet off in another direction. So now you're about...
What, 40 feet? 50 feet?
You get right to the gate as it closes.
I mean, Lenard would have probably flown straight up instead of actually running. He
Okay.
can fly.
You fly... How high do you fly straight up?
I would probably judge what's coming towards me and try to just dash up in the air.
Okay, you'd have to fly up about 20 or so feet. So you fly about almost the height of the towers. About almost 25 feet up. The vehicles are large. They're like 15 feet by 15 feet, like diameter, all around. So you fly up.
Yeah.
One of the crossbows.
Crossbow.
I'll let you make a dexterity save for that too.
Is he flying out here?
Yeah, he's flying out, and then one of the giant ballista just turns and. Foof. Okay, so it's gonna.
Shit.
Let me get my.
Kairos would have ran towards the gate and then started to fly up as soon as he got to it. So that way it seemingly wouldn't be easy to get shot at.
Okay, so you're up against the gate.
Yeah.
You hear a voice through the gate. What is your business? Get away from our gate!
Just a thought. As I get to the gate, you said it closed. Would I have time to shadow step past it? Or is it, like, what's the lighting
It's just
situation here?
It's kind of dark, but there is a lot of torches and light, and unlike the city having the building structures and being higher up in the air, you're closer to the ground. So there's in the blasted lands there is a lot of fire.
Okay.
More comparable than the city was. So it's actually brighter. But you can see pockets and holes and stuff, and you see these little figures and this long, tall figure standing about. I would say, what's your natural perception is 14, right? 15. You can see a figure through one of the holes about 60 to 80 feet back, just standing there.
What does he look like? Human?
Humanoid looking, yes.
Hmm.
Okay,
I'll just turn back to the party and just kind of shrug.
Okay.
I tried.
I was looking at I don't have thaumaturgy to raise my voice. Damn. Oh well. Anyways,
Give me 1 second.
I'm way too far away to call out at that gate, aren't I? I am 50 feet away.
Oh.
Lilith is going to make her way towards the gate.
Okay. So you begin to walk towards the gate. I'm still trying to roll the damage for his ballista. So give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Because it's actually a little weird how this works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ballista is usually a siege weapon. It's hard to use against a creature.
Yeah, so that's why. And that's why I gave him dexterity advantage to dodge it. But he
You
rolled.
didn't give me dex.
Well,
You didn't give me.
I let you dodge it at all instead of just straight on hitting you. So if you had rolled high enough, you would have just missed it. It would have missed you altogether.
You said advantage. I was about to roll again.
No. So you're right there. What's your 17? I rolled a 17 to hit. Okay. Just barely, like dive to the side in the air, kind of unfurling your wings away as the ballista just scrapes the front of your armor and gets you for 12 points of damage.
Hey, did you ever import my character for me?
I did the one time. Oh no, I didn't re-import it, no. I'm doing it now. Just close your character sheet.
Oh, I think I just did it. Yeah, I just did it.
You can't do it while I'm doing it. That messes it up.
No.
You can't ask me to do it and then do it on top of me.
No, I asked if you did do it.
Yeah.
I have 3 heads and no hands.
Yeah.
Technically, there's 4 heads between him and me.
It's only 2 brain cells, though, and you share one.
8 heads in a duffel bag.
So you once again, as you're looking through one of the holes, you see an eye look back at you, and this giant ragged blade push through the hole at you. Get away from our gate!
We were sent here on a vision that you make the best ships in all the land.
Make a deception.
Okay. Let's see here. Deception, you said, right?
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. Okay. charisma place characters. 12.
We do not make boats here!
We didn't say boats, we said ships. To cross the lands.
You see another blade go through one of the open holes directly in front of you. You're just far enough back that
Lilith is going to keep it out of reach of the blades. Yes.
Yes. Shink, 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 shink. And then you hear a cacophony voice, almost like it's in your head, go, I see you're looking for entry into my keep. What brings you out here?
We heard rumors from a friend named Lulu, who recommended you as the best shipbuilders of the land.
Lie to me again. I will kill you. I'll ask you one more time. What brings you to my keep? And this Lulu you speak of? I know of this person. I do not see them among you. What brings you here?
An aside, Lulu did say this was the best place to get vehicles, right?
Yeah, that's what we were.
Yeah, there's no deception there. That's the truth.
Yeah, you're talking about ships.
Mhm.
Oh. Well, Lilith wouldn't know the difference between a car and a ship.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not a car either. You don't know what a car is.
Exactly. All she knows is a vehicle of transportation is a ship.
Yeah, it's some kind of land transport of some sort. That's all we know. We've seen.
I can't give you any heads. This is on you. It's
Kyrus is gonna yell out, "Lulu, explain it!"
Yeah, Lulu, you're here somewhere. Make yourself visible.
Roll a persuasion. Kyrus.
Yeah, Kyrus brought it up. I'll give you an advantage.
I get advantage?
No.
Oh, damn. I was trying. I'm sorry.
I think he's referring to the
Oh boy.
vehicles that just passed through your gate.
That's a 9 for an 8.
Woo!
Lulu's. I don't know who this is. I was just looking for Chuka and Clunk, and this is where I was told they were. It's Oh, I do not want to show myself. These are scary people.
Then just talk louder.
I'll tell the guy on the other side of the gate that my friend was referring to the vehicles that just passed out of here. Not necessarily ships, but land ships.
And Armin will kick in that, yeah, our friend was saying Chunka and who was the other one?
For what you remember, yeah, Clunk and
Clunk. Jerk and Clunk are the ones that we were told to look for here. We don't know who you are. Those are the names we were given.
You speak of my mechanics.
Oh, okay. Well, that's who our friend knew about here and said that they made the best vehicles in the area.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. And this Lulu you speak of knows them?
She's the one that gave us their names. I assume she knows them. We don't know. But she's the one that told us that they had told her that this was the best place to go, so I assume she knows them.
And Lulu. Yes, I recognize this name. Armin, you roll a persuasion.
All right.
So we're 2 down, 1 up.
Jesus. Damn, persuasion's a big old +0.
Better than a -1.
Not much.
Mhm.
It was almost a 16, but it wasn't.
Come on, man.
Do you have anything
I got a
to
question
offer?
for you. I got a question for you, DM.
Yeah.
Out of all my time in Candlekeep and the few times I may have been to El Torrell before it got pulled down, and my time in I said Candlekeep. How many Warforged did I see? Were they common, or was it kind of rare to see them?
It was rare, actually. You probably, in your entire time in Candlekeep, probably 10.
Yeah, in like 60 years or whatever.
Yeah, I would say 10.
And we haven't seen any down here amongst the survivors, or
No,
maybe even dead bodies.
no.
I'll step in front of this eye that's looking through this hole. And have you ever seen anything like this? And I'll step back to where you can see my entire body.
You see her head kind of tilt to the side.
And I'll
And
turn and go so she can see the springs in my, just behind in my where my calf would be. Like I'll kind of crack open my chest a little bit.
You
pull
see-
open the chest cavity. She can see inside. Or he.
Okay, what are we? We're dealing with strange. Okay. I'm just trying to. Okay. Interesting. Lovely. Never seen anything quite like you.
You let us in and have a word with your mechanics. And I'll let you study me a little bit.
You hear one of these small minions on the other side go, "What's the password?" You see another one say, "Shut up, there isn't one."
I'll just look up at that and say, there isn't one.
Damn it, how do you know? Quiet, you two. Idiots among all of you. Interesting.
Yeah.
You roll a persuasion at advantage.
Oh, shit.
Harmon makes the comment that you just can't find good help anywhere nowadays. Nobody wants to work.
You hear one of the swords, like, and it sounds like it breaks something, and you see blood come out of the sword, like with the sword on the other side.
With advantage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. Oof.
I mean, you add them together, it's more than what we rolled.
It still sucks, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not persuasive at all.
I could
I'm just trying to play to his tinkering.
I could just take you.
Well, that'll cost you. Probably your pretty little head.
I doubt you could do that. And then you hear, you're putting it in the wrong box. You don't know what you're talking about. That's not where they go. You say, here, you're kind of like trying to peek through the holes at the same time as you guys are up against the gate. You guys can see these little red-headed top guys from the top of the towers looking over with their giant claws and hook blades hooked on the side, looking over at y'all. And you two, there are people at the gate that claim to know you. Know us? Who? Some being named Lulu. Lulu could possibly be here. I'm going to roll a d20 now, because y'all have actually failed every roll.
Just about.
Shocking.
That's because you
And I'm
don't-
telling you right now, if the NPC fails, this is gonna
That is
this
bad.
is gonna end very badly.
Can I Lulu to come out and hang out by me?
Yes.
Lulu, dear, would you
Give-
come by my side?
Yeah. Give the NPC the advantage.
So you have a 20 charisma. So Lulu goes.
I'll keep you safe as I can, my dear.
Fine. Lulu just kind of skirts out, kind of from under your dress, like trunk and all, like just comes from under the dress. Just
Olay.
and as this happens, they goes, was that a little elephant I had? And
Well,
they will get, let's see, 2. I'll give you plus your 2. I rolled a 24.
nice. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a
That's
good
a
thing.
number.
He goes,
We don't die. We don't die.
so you hear the two, what are we waiting for? Open the gate! They must know us! I will let your visitors in, but if they cause trouble, I will kill them. It is your responsibility to watch over them.
That's fair.
You've been warned. This is all happening somewhat aloud, you feel like, but from some of you being so far away from the gate, you can tell that it's in your head.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, you never moved my character back.
Well,
You're kind of floating in the air just behind us, so yeah.
I don't know where you wanted to be, so I'm assuming you're somewhere.
Well, because instead of, like I said, I had flown straight up instead of backing up.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, as y'all are standing there, you're... Hurry, open the gate! I'm trying! Pull the dead body off! Get out of my way!
I will step through as soon as the opening is big enough for me.
These giant gates open and you're this giant machine truck and 2 birdmen, one holding a box, setting it down and with a wrench in his hand, the other tuning something and a demon standing on top of it. He goes, more, less, just hold it down. And then the other, and Lulu goes, friends! And trots over as one of the little dudes goes to, like, approach. Like, you notice all these little 2-foot monsters with giant hooked blades are standing out here in this courtyard. And it looks just in unspeakable amounts. So this area seems to be some type of enclosed rampart of just trash and these mechanical parts piled up. But as you can see, another cliff face lies just within as you all approach and come inside. And this figure dressed in garments of ritualistic materials of purples and blacks, a lot nicer, stands at about hunched over at about 6.5 feet tall. Arms crossed, hand over hand. Just hand over hand, just looking at all of you with this humanoid. You can tell that it looks humanoid, but the flesh parts are all different colors all over it. Like it's pieced together. And it's got no real arms or legs, but it's got a mouth and a face, and it's just almost jaundiced.
Did you just put spaghetti on the map?
Yeah. Come, friends, introduce yourselves.
I follow Lulu on in, and
Lulu, I'm gonna put Lulu on the map at this point, and I've gotta get my Arakoa because they were technically in other places on the map because I didn't think I was gonna need them. So
you underestimated our low rolling tonight.
apparently. So she approaches over here to this vehicle, and you see one kind of throw a rock at her, like skip it over, and one of the Kinkus kick the shit out of him. Do it again, I'll kill you. You gotta be careful around them. Fuck off. And he walks off. And then you see these, what you thought was a gentleman you were speaking to is a elderly lady, but bluish in tint. Long black hair under her robed figure, standing next to this Spaghetti-O. As y'all approach, glancing around, you see these little creatures look fey-like almost, milling about, like almost feral gnomes, with little pointy red hats.
But they're wearing red caps. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
and they're out of the corner of their mouths is like black ichor, like just dripping, and they got pointy teeth, and their eyes are like cat eyes. And but what you see is a pair of the Kinkus standing in front of one of these strange-looking vehicles that you've never seen before. With horns sticking out of it, flames shooting out of the back of it, squawking over each other, arguing about which tool of sorts, what part, why it's wrong, why he's right, and just arguing. But as this elephant approaches, one of the Kinku waves and goes, "We can't keep the boss waiting. I'm glad you all are here, but we've got business to take care of."
Okay. I was behind Lulu. Yes.
Yeah. So Lulu is approaching them, and
right. We must properly introduce ourselves then. And I turn to the figure that talked to us.
This is this lady in the purple. She goes, "Nice to meet you. They called me Maggie."
I go by the name of Lilith. Our small group goes by the names, give me just a second. The Anguish of the Strong.
As she's talking to y'all and listening to y'all talk, she's flipping a coin back and forth in one hand between her fingers.
Tall is this?
She's 6.5 feet tall, bent over.
I'm talking about this meat
Lady
ball.
of Fate.
Oh no, he's standing about 8 feet tall.
A Lady of Fate, I see.
I walk directly up to that thing, and I'm just kind of stretching my legs and my tiptoeing, and trying to look it in the eye.
It just looks at you like jaundice.
And I'll just kind of work my way around it, like checking it out. I'm interested.
Explain our vision to you. That
it doesn't even move.
Oh wow! It just stares at us.
Yeah, like even you walking around it, it's not even paying attention to you. It's just looking around at everybody. But the lady is just focused on y'all. And as you walk behind her, you just see her head completely 180 on her shoulders. "I would prefer you not to be behind me." And a big toothy smile of like fangs sticking out.
I won't even look at her, as I wasn't looking at her to begin with. But I won't even look at her.
Locked vision on us.
And I'm just gonna say, I was more interested in this thing, not so much you.
our business here. What kind of trades are you interested in for aid to a location?
Aid a location? What do you mean?
We're in search for the holy sword of sorry, I'm having trouble with names.
I'll turn as
Zuriel.
he's talking.
That's what it was.
God damn.
The holy sword is Zuriel.
Why would you say that? Oh my god.
A man by the name of Raymondgard had a vision of this place. That you would be able to make a vehicle that would get us to that location.
She just kind of smiles and just wipes the side of her mouth and flicks it like acid hitting the dirt. Oh, you're after a relic, I see. I could help you. You help me, I'll help you. We can be friends. I like this. Very useful information. Chuka, I like your friends already. Chuka kind of looks at her like brother and is like, thank God. Whew.
Survived another day.
Yeah.
That was Lil telling her that?
Yeah, and then you hear, so where did you find these such treasures and information?
I'll just walk up to Lilith,
Information.
put my hand on Lilith's shoulder and say, how about you not tell everybody our business?
Sorry, I need a reference to that. I wasn't aware what she's going on about for her treasures.
You just told her that you were searching for the sword of Zuriel, which is a relic. And
yeah.
She's referencing, where did you get that information?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Lilith,
yes.
Can you hear me?
Well.
Yeah, hold on. Lilith, can you hear Knuckles?
No, I can't.
You got him muted?
Shit.
No, it's my damn system. It does that thing.
Okay.
I'm going to restart.
Okay.
That's why he kept talking. I was like,
over.
stop!
Yeah.
I spoke to him. Yeah, I didn't understand it. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't. I have the problem is
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, what's up?
I was trying to tell you to shut up, and when you mentioned that, I walked over and put my hand on your shoulder and I said, how about you not tell everybody our business, huh?
Oh.
Too late. Don't mention the sword of Zuriel at all around here. Oh shit.
But a moment later,
this is on my reader, so.
So as you guys are talking, one of the Kinku.
Can we kind of retcon that a little bit since he couldn't hear me trying to stop him?
As you go to tell her this, you just feel this death grip grab you on the shoulder, and you're like, ha!
I was trying to interrupt you, but you weren't hearing me. So I was when you were trying to tell her what we were after. I was just going to tell you.
Oh no! Be quiet.
Yeah, and then I'll look at the witch and say we were just after something of interest to us.
So this tall thing, as you were walking around it, seems to be built disparity of fiendish parts and flesh, and just mashed together to make some creature.
So some kind of flesh golem,
basically.
Right, something else is controlling it.
But and occasionally you hear it like,
That sounds like me in the bathroom. Yep, that's me in the bathroom. Yeah.
But as the little elephant kind of squeezes out and is talking to the two Kinkus, both of the hag's eyes quickly, keenly focusing on each of you in the group. Somebody, I would say, Lennar notices. Anybody with a 15 is going to notice. that the hag immediately catches eyes of the small elephant. Goes,
I got a 15 passive.
yeah, anybody with a 15 passive's going to notice this
nice.
immediately.
14.
Her eyes glancing around, frantically looking at all of you, focusing in on everything. A glimmer goes over her eyes as she glances over at the elephant. My goodness! Oh! Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to step between them.
Where do you find such treasures? It's amazing.
Lulu, how about you get out of here?
Huh? Oh. Huh. Disappears real quickly. Oh, no need to run off so soon. As she says this, and she's kind of wipes her mouth, and she's looking among you. It was, well, your friend got you in the gate. At least she could have stuck around for a while. The Kinkus look at each other and look back at the other person. Or looks back at Maggie. These Kinkus are useful to me. I wish... Do not harm them. You may stay for the day. But then you'll need to leave.
And what about acquiring one of your... And I'll nod to the big Land Rover over here, this Warthog, I guess. And,
As you...
what about acquiring one of those?
Looks over at the two... my magpies. Might be able to do something for you since... You seem to know where the relic lies. It would do me benefit to help you. And he goes, and one of the Kiko's like, yeah, we can fix one of these things up. Smashes it on the hood, and it goes, the hood falls off. That's, yeah, it does that.
It's supposed to do that. Yeah.
And a little demon crawls out from under it. Shit. Was he under there the whole time? We can see what we can do for you. It'd be benefit for both of us. If you want to
How does that benefit you?
Zarilu's artifacts all benefit me at some point. I love treasures. That's why I came here. And she holds her hands out and does like a half circle and back. I have done nothing but collect treasures for decades. One more that Zaril doesn't need.
Well, this particular relic is ours.
Maybe I can help you in return for finding it. It's like your little friend, I do know who that is. She's closer to Zaril than you think, or no?
I'll tell you what. Once we're done with the relic, you can take it.
Every artifact we could remove from Zaril will weaken him. I'll let you know that. For free.
You always try to grab more than just the one sword.
You see her pull some powder out and kind of sprinkle it in her hand and kind of do a circle and comes up and disappears. He goes, and then she's like, her eyes glaze over for a second and she glances. Oh, lovelies. And then she kind of glances down to the right real quick. Lulu. There's no need to hide. She has her eyes get like sharp and big. Come out. We just want to talk. As Lulu reappears, almost exactly where she's looking. Keep your friends safe while you're here. You know what you're capable of.
What interest would you have in weakening Zuriel? Isn't Zuriel one of the generals down here?
I do not care for their war, their petty fights. I wish nothing but to collect my own. This is mine. They can all die for all I care.
Well, as I said, once we have the relic we're searching for, and we've completed our task, you can take the relic. Do we have a deal?
Kairos and Lennar, roll perception checks.
Visual or non-visual?
It's a visual.
Nice.
Do you both?
Yeah.
Well, why'd you roll at advantage?
Because I have.
Because the eye.
Oh, he has the eye.
I have the eye.
He's got the Sword of Omens, yo.
One thing you guys haven't noticed since yesterday that he's been fiddling with, he has a monocle over one eye.
Oh god, what the hell just happened?
Both gave him the monocle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's been attuning to it.
You notice a Lennar. And Kairos, what'd you roll?
I'm supposed to roll. Oh, you wanted me to roll too?
Yeah.
For perception?
Yep.
It is 15.
I think I rolled a 19 and a 16. So the 16, I'll say, is going to be for Lennar, because that was the first one. 19's for you. You see one of these little gremlin gnomes is picked up the back of Lilith's dress and is underneath it.
It feels a giant breeze come about it.
It does.
Because the elemental gift just got activated. I start hovering a little bit.
He just goes the rest of the way under. Oh! Lennar, you see this. Kairos, after a few minutes, you notice this.
Mm.
And then you hear... And you look down, and one of these little gremlins is trying to cut off your boot.
Shink. I extend the arm blade.
Right in the top of his head. Oh.
Excuse me.
Shh.
Excuse me.
I'm working.
I fly up.
Ah! He's holding on. It's just a horrible, horrible look. He's just death gripped to your leg at this point. Drop blade and all. The Kinko goes, it'll take us a while to repair one of these vehicles for you, but I think it is a great idea. Me and my brother smacks him in the chest. Why'd you hit me? We could definitely get you one. It'll make it quick and easy to get across the blasted lands. It's dangerous out there. Maybe you'll get lucky and run into one of the fairies along the way.
Fairies? Do you have fairies in hell?
There is fairies everywhere.
Now, is that fairy, F-A-I-R, or Ferry, ferry.
Maybe you know it better as a train.
A large land transport. Yes, all right.
Not like on the other planes, though. But
you have planes here? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
Like we weren't born here.
Oh.
But yes, if you were to look around, there is a bar. It's over there. And he points at the well to the left of him. Give us a while. It'll take us some time to put this together. One of them jumps in the cockpit of it. You notice one of these birds is our Kinkus is bigger than the other. Like he's more muscly looking and taller. The other one's a little shorter, but like a foot shorter than him. He jumps inside. Okay, push! Get out of the vehicle. And they seem to bicker and whatnot, but you see Maggie kind of wipes her head and I'll let you be. I have things to take care of, treasures to take care of. There are other warlords in these areas that need to be dealt with. Don't kill too many. And she walks away and goes to a tent. It disappears into the tent.
Did she say don't kill too many?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She did. Okay. She didn't just point at you. She pointed at the guys below you.
Oh.
Like, trying to steal your boot and stuff. If she's giving permission to smack them upside the head once in a while.
No, she was telling them not to kill too many of you.
Waha.
Oh, I thought she was talking it up because it's about to be like, so we could just punt these little fucks.
And then, you see, she did say before she walked away, if you need to find something, though, speak with Mickey. And she points at this flesh golem of stuff.
Mickey.
Spaghetti monster.
Mickey the flesh golem. Hey.
And,
well, you're not fine.
You guys stand there talking for a moment, and Mickey begins to just kind of slump in a direction away. And he's just like, just limping and slumping and just going off very slowly in a direction. One of the little gremlins like comes up and sticks his sword in him. I did it! And you just see this freaking like random tentacle looks like a leg just fucking kick him.
Send him flying.
Yeah, he just slides like face first down in the dirt about 10 feet. And there's and begins to push this and the engine cranks up. And then they take off hauling ass in this direction.
Oh, hell no. I want one of the fucking Harleys, yo.
And you see him like peel out and cut a corner and almost take out a few of the small gnomes as they throw shit at it. Just fucking almost killed me.
Well, Lilith is going to float her way over to the bar, like it was suggested.
Okay. As you approach in that direction, you see two little demons, imps, sitting on the edge of the well, occasionally cupping some of the what looks like very dirty water. Oh! Look, they're coming over this way. Hey, how's it going? Don't kill us. Just kidding.
Oh, you want us to kill? Oh, sorry. Okay.
We were told to hang out over here for a bit.
Yeah, the bar's in there, but you know what? I wouldn't go over there. You know, Waskett and his friends are over there, and they kill anybody on sight. Yeah. I saw him looking at your little elephant friend. I think they're gonna kill him too.
I don't think they're capable of that, but
Hey, you don't have to believe everything he says. You know, it's fine. The other one's real calm, collective, and he's now like come over and kind of like grabbing on your arm. He's like, yeah, it's cool, you know, yeah, but yeah, you guys looking for work? Yeah,
he's the dangerous one.
Yeah, you guys need a deal. You know, we could use some help around here. You know, these are little munchkins, little bitches, little shits walking around. They're always trying to kill us. You know, you know, you gotta watch yourself around them. You just never know. You know, if you're willing to help us, you know, we might be able to, you know, do something for you. You know, it's no big deal. You know, I can reveal a secret for you. You know, you like secrets? Wink, wink. Yeah. You look like a beautiful lady. Why you gotta hit on him, huh? He's not even your type.
She just pulls a book out of her sleeve and starts reading.
This is the most awkward thing you could do in the middle of a conversation. She really doesn't like you. She pulled out a book.
And she's hovering 10 feet off the ground, mind you.
Yeah. They can fly.
Oh. Good.
Well, like what I was saying, you know, you gotta be careful. There's little gnomish dudes named Waskin and a few of his friends are planning to, you know, some type of get out of jail, kill some people, you know, hurt people. Oh. You know, you never know what they're gonna do. You know, you look like an interesting man. What's your name? He points at you, Armin.
Oh, was pointing at me.
How far away are these things?
Said, my name is Armin. What's yours?
They call me Pin.
Pin.
Oh,
why do they call you Pin? Pin?
They call him Needles.
Oh.
But yeah. Nobody applaud. The little guys will come over.
Is that because of y'all's voices?
This guy's got jokes, huh?
So if one of us knocked you down and stood on you, we'd be on pins and needles?
No! He kind of elbows the other one. Like, ah, he's got it. He nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that joke deserves another.
Yeah. But like I said, you know, this Waskin and you know, the little gnome dudes, they're planning. I think they're gonna kill Lulu. I can tell you where he's at. You can kill him. You know, take care of him real quick. You know, if I do it, I'll get kicked out. You do it. You got friends. We don't have friends.
Why would they want to kill Lulu? What's Lulu ever done to them?
I don't know. I heard him talking over there. You know, and he just kind of points over in all kinds of directions. You know, over that. Yeah.
He's trying to start shit.
Yeah, exactly. Sowing.
I was just trying to make friends. I'm trying to save your friends, my friends, you know. If you don't want to believe me, when you find bacon in the morning, that's on you. But, you know, if you take care of Waskin, you know, and you need, I heard you talking about you need a vehicle, right? I could put in a good word with Magpie or Maggie for you, you know. If you kill that, you know, that little gnome guy for me, you know.
Why does Maggie hate him? Why does she want him dead?
I didn't say Maggie hate him. Maggie's got so many of them, doesn't matter. She wanted to miss him, you know. But yeah, you do this for me, you know, mine, you know. You say, look, My brother, he's crying. He's crying over here.
Well, if I was your brother, I'd cry too. But I'm bummed.
Somebody roll a insight check.
I can do that.
Not me.
Oops. As soon as I stop clicking on the wrong things.
Yeah,
That usually
insight's
helps.
not too bad. Insight's not too bad.
Right. Insight. There we go.
So you who are you at? So you're looking at the vehicles.
Oh,
Make a
God.
perception or investigation. You think it's a good idea?
It can't be less than that. So it's actually, well, I don't know if it negates natural ones, but what you call it? It can't be lower than a. Nope, that's not the right one.
Oh, you're talking about your
Ear for deceit.
Yeah.
There we go. It doesn't have a button. There we go.
So
Yeah.
what is this?
So technically, it's a 15. If it can't be lower than an 8.
So, but you
lower
rolled a
than
nat 1.
Yeah. So there's that.
So
15, but nat 1.
Okay. So 15. It's hard. It's hard to tell.
Mhm.
You know what? You're listening to him, and he goes, "You know, you guys could really use that assistance with Maggie. You know, because you came pretty close to dying at the gate. You felt like it was not going well, and Maggie didn't seem too intrigued in what the players lived or died. And you're not even sure if she's going to give you this vehicle yet. So you take it as you see it, as you feel." What was your investigation?
She didn't respond to my question earlier.
Oh, what was it?
Investigated?
Oh,
I asked her if
these guys and study.
I said, you supply us with one of these vehicles, and once we retrieve the relic we seek and complete our task with said relic, you are free to take it. Is this an acceptable deal?
She seemingly, when you were asking this question, she said, you would have had to roll a persuasion roll for that.
No, I mean, I was asking her.
If you were just asking her in the middle of all the conversation, she probably would have just smiled at you. We will see. But as you sit down between these two guys, they kind of lean on you, like, just kind of lean on you. Like, this guy gets it. Yeah, chill, man. You know, you just got to be cool and collective.
I'm studying them. Like, I'll lift up their tail. I'll, if they let me.
Yeah, I didn't ask for a prostate exam, but if it's free.
But I'm truly interested in what these things are.
Yeah, they'll grab the middle area and it gets off sometimes, wink, wink. Prostitution around here is illegal.
I have no idea what that means.
Too old to know what that means.
And he goes, since you're touching me, and they begin to touch you back.
I'm not, I mean, I don't have any private parts, so to speak, so.
One of them rolled a nat 1. He pokes you in the eye.
Oh, God.
It just goes, tink. I mean.
That's interesting. Oh, that's.
What are you?
I'm a demon. Name's Needles. Nice to meet you. Oh, big hands, little hands. Probably not gonna work. Yeah. Let's see what the other one rolls. I'll roll an 18. I gotta check something.
I've seen these barbed demons and these bearded demons, but what are you exactly?
I'm a horny demon.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
He
Boo.
like the tail comes between the legs and wiggles. Like, yeah. He goes, you know, when Magpie lets us, Maggie, her name's Maggie. I didn't say that. She lets us stay here. You know, okay. In exchange, we go and investigate the surrounding wars to make sure it's not getting too close. You know, in exchange, safety. I think it works.
So you're a loitering demon.
Lennar, did you post a message in game too? I want to make my way around the corner. Okay.
Reading shit aloud, man.
Okay.
Well, we saw it. We can see it. It's not public. I mean, it's not private.
I thought I made that private.
Okay, where are you at?
Okay.
Well,
You
damn.
have disguise on yourself.
God damn.
Where? It doesn't matter. Where are you? Right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth.
Do I still have Pass Without Trace, or is that done?
Oh, that's gone. Everybody's
Okay,
come in
so-
here and casually been sitting here for about 30 minutes. Okay, that's
Minus 10, so 24.
still high. So we're gonna try. How am I gonna do this? Because actually, I think I gotta go here.
No one in the game was supposed to know I have Disguise Self yet.
Yeah, I know.
I thought I did that privately.
It's okay. It's not like anyone would recognize it anyways. Lilith has her nose stuck to the book right now, trying to pretend to ignore these two. These two. Pretending. She's keeping an eye on them.
So you're just disguising as her.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. Did it work?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I can control that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one way of doing it.
Yeah, there you go. So you Lilith, you standing there listening to the conversation. What are you doing?
I'm just listening to the conversation of pins and needles back there.
Okay.
With my nose in a book, kind of just trying to make sure that they aren't bullshitting.
So, from what I said earlier, Kairos, you would have
Mm-hmm.
assumed that it was a good idea, that it might be useful, might be helpful.
To
Do what they suggested.
to do what they were on.
Yeah.
Mm.
As
Will
well.
we still act on it?
You can roll a intelligence check.
Okay. Let's pull that up. Oh, God.
Yeah, you would.
Wow.
I would
So,
go
Knuckles, while you're sitting there, you're talking to him, the one behind you is pulled out some of your darts, and he's like, ding, ding, ding. He just threw...
Throw it?
He just threw 2 of your darts. These things are cool!
Get you off speaker here so you're not hearing yourself.
Yeah, I like this. Got any more of those? He's like digging in your fucking bag.
I'll turn quickly.
Whoa!
And I'll just, excuse me, and I'll turn it with my elbow, try to knock him off into this pool behind it, whatever this is behind us, and I will try to make it look accidental.
Okay, so deception and a roll to hit.
Oh God.
And I'm gonna do
deception. Oh my God. Ugh. And,
God.
You guys have been infected by Armin.
Have we rolled over a 10 yet? Outside of a couple... Yep. Two times? Yeah, wow.
There we go. There's a hit.
Publicly, anyway.
You kind of go, oops!
Yeah.
Right around that time,
It knocked him into the water, and he just... roll damage of 15? He's he's just unconscious, floating in the water. Pins!
-3.
Hey! You didn't need to do that, man. I thought we had a deal going on over here, man. You're over here hitting people.
Did I see where the darts went?
Yeah, they're like 10 feet in front of you in the ground.
Yeah, I'll jump down and go grab them.
Okay.
right around that time,
The other guy flies up on top of one of the rocks. It's like higher up. He just kind of sits there on the edge. Ping, you good? You good, bro? Well, he's floating. It's a good side.
Interesting as you are, you don't have any fucking manners, do you?
Yeah, you don't fucking have any manners here either. He spits at you. Ah!
Deflect missile. I'm gonna catch the spit and throw it back at him.
Oh, God.
Okay, so let me just sling it back at him.
It's acidic too, so.
Is it?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, good.
I mean, I will if he's spitting it directly at me. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking try to catch it and sling it back at him.
Okay. While this is going, all of a sudden you see like where the rock is. You see like the other demon has crawled back up on the rock. You fucking hit me. Go ahead and.
I don't think he actually hit you. You were just standing a little too close.
So I'm
and
going.
he turned around and his arms flailed a little bit.
what are you two pipsqueaks
It's
doing?
1 point of damage. So.
Oh yeah, he could definitely counter the damage, so you can throw it as a weapon.
So you like catch it, throw it back at him. It just fucking splatters everywhere. He's like, "Oh shit! Never had anybody do that before." Touche. Touche.
I'll retrieve my darts and just move away from these knuckleheads.
In the middle of you, as you go to move away and grab your darts, Maggie is standing there. Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble. The demon kind of backs up on the rock, looking over.
I'll just turn and look at Maggie, like just waiting, like, fuck.
What are you two pipsqueaks doing?
Just making a deal, you know? Trying to keep everything in line.
Yeah, well, you are stepping out of line. These are guests here. Unlike y'all two. Isn't it about time y'all get back to work?
Yeah. Roll a deception at advantage.
Can you roll it for me? Because I don't think I should be seeing these stats.
You would just go to your character sheet.
Your character sheet, yeah.
Actually, you don't. Just, oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, open your character sheet and do it.
Oh. Well, like I said, I just was like, I don't think I should be seeing these stats. You said with advantage?
Yeah. Yeah, right away. Miss Maggie. Yeah. And they just kind of fly off and around to the top of the rocks. And they're gone.
Now again, y'all are free to rest here. But don't be listening to any of the parlor tricks of some of the other guests? Oh no, I don't know what I would call them technically. Varmin? Yeah. Don't listen to the parlor tricks of some of the other varmin.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Also, the tents, you guys can actually go inside the tents.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why would you do an insight check?
This tent right here, if you go to the entrance, you'll go inside. There's a sign next to this tent. It says, "The Well."
I mean, I'm interested. Oh, shit.
That's the bar.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Bar demons and all.
You see two of the little gremlin 2-foot dudes. One's holding a bottle up, like above his head, and the other's got the nozzle in his mouth. And then there's two demons sitting at the table, just very discreetly drinking as they look up and then look away and then look up real fast again, like, what the fuck?
Is only Lilith and Herman in the bar?
Kairos walked in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Knuckles is in here too.
You see a bearded devil standing at the bar, but he's like very like he looks like very badly hurt. And he has a chain around his neck with the chain going down to the bar.
Minimum wage employee.
And then you see occasionally one of these little like red cap dudes throw a bottle at him. He's like, fucking.
So the bartender's chained to something behind the bar?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I'd say he's a minimum wage employee.
He has one job.
That's right.
One job.
I'd say he's a potential ally if we can set him free.
You see a bunch of these little red cap dudes all over the bar. One's kind of passed out on a bar stool. These two bearded devils are looking back at y'all like, fucking humans. What the fuck?
I ain't a fucking human.
They're saying in demonic, so if you can understand demonic.
No. And I wasn't responding to him. I was just...
Lilith can. And Lilith's going to look at him like... Well, she's a fallen celestial, so it would be... yeah, demon type. Always assuming. In Abyssal.
So, did Lennar follow them into the bar?
Infernal.
How long?
He's just
Infernal, yeah.
It lasts an hour.
Okay, so it's been about, I would say, 30 minutes or so of you playing around with it.
As I walked away, I wanted to, from them, I wanted to punt one of the little red cap things.
Okay. So...
Get the hell out of my way.
It you kick it and it scrams across, crawls across the ground away from you. Ah, she almost killed me!
I guess I'll go roughly like. Oh God! I went inside. Didn't try to go inside. I was gonna say go behind the tent some and let the illusion drop.
Okay, do you know how to drop it?
I should just go drop the spell.
No, so what you do is double click your character, and the very top of the screen you say restore for transformation. Boom.
You didn't even let me look. That was long enough for me to go, open up the page. Oh, it's done. Okay.
How long it takes you to double click on your character? Holy shit.
Well, I have to open up the character sheet to a different page. Otherwise, it brought up the stats of the.
It's fine. It doesn't matter what stats come up because you just click it at the top of the screen. Yeah, as you enter, you see the same thing. You see some bearded devils. They look back and they. Another one. And just see this giant ogre sitting at a table by himself with a club in one hand over the table and a mug in the other, and he just glances over.
I'm going to ever so slightly nod my head.
How tall is the bar?
The bar is an average human-sized bar.
Okay.
But
I want to walk up.
Everything in this bar is overly either too small or too big of a person.
I want to walk up and look over the bar and see if I can see what the devil is chained to.
There is a rail that runs along the bar at the ground level. As you look over, he just goes, "What are you looking at?"
I just don't like to see anybody in chains.
Mind your business.
My business was to make you an offer.
Well, if you remove that chain, we're all dead.
Why is that?
I do my time, and I get to be free. I've made my deals.
Understood. I'll just turn and walk away.
Little red cap, as you're walking away, fucking hits him in the head with a bottle. Oh, fucking not again! I got him! I got him again!
Well, I guess we're not going to strike a deal with this guy then. Oh well.
Is there darts or anything in this place?
It's not to strike deals. Too many deals around here.
No, every weapon seems to be in somebody's hand or directly on them.
Right, this isn't a place to fight. No, he wanted to play a game.
I was talking about the game of darts.
Oh, no. No, there's no darts in this bar. It's actually there's wood, but the walls are like tent, like in between the wood, all the way around, and it's like the wind is blowing the tent. But yeah, you notice there's a well just inside the tent. And this bar also has a doors on the backside, which are it's kind of crazy.
I have nothing to do in a bar. I don't eat. I don't drink. So I was just here because out of curiosity. That's all.
There's not even any games to play.
Well, I guess.
Do you say this out loud? Lennar?
I will say aloud. Anyone want to try to play some monthly peg? And just start tossing up and down a knife.
What the fuck is that? One of the bearded devils kind of stands up.
Oh, well, all we do is stand face to face. Take this knife and just chuck between our legs. Closer and closer together, and whoever fails to stick the knife between the feet loses. It may be a toe, or it may just be the game.
Yeah. I got more toes than you.
It only takes one to lose.
So I get to go first?
If you hit me, that means you automatically lose.
I don't think he cares.
Sure. He takes the knife from you and goes, I'm for it. And he just fucking chunks it at the ground as hard as he can.
It's a win either way for him.
Yeah.
So, let me add a dagger to his inventory.
Oh, God. Oh, my gosh.
Well, during this downtime, Lilith is going to attempt to fill out one of her scrolls.
I read the game wrong.
Okay.
Apparently, you're supposed to throw it in between your own feet, as close to your foot as possible. Here's the Wikipedia.
I would still assume that he throws it at your feet.
That's how they play it.
That's as closest to his speed he's going to get. Yeah, that's as closest to his speed he's going to get.
I rolled a 17 to hit.
I mean, what's the AC of the ground?
Probably 8.
Well, he hits the ground then.
But
as it would be a dex throw to see how well he chucks it. Because it's a game of aim, not attack.
Well, he's got a +2 to his dex, and I threw a dagger. So D20 +2, he rolled a 17. So he just lands. So what are we gonna play? If he rolls below a 10, it's going to hit the player.
Yeah, the lower it is, the more it's a fuck up.
Okay, so he rolls it, and it just goes very close to between your two toes, and it's just like, I would say, almost all of the blade is in the ground. Damn it!
Okay.
Guess I win.
No, it just means it's my turn.
Fuck.
Now you just rolled a straight D20, or just the
I rolled the dagger.
I didn't have
Can I tell
dagger.
if Lennar is trying to start something here?
Oh no, Dolores just trying to play a game.
Oh, okay.
Well, I would have held off on saying that until he rolled the. But yeah, no.
I have a small knife. I don't have a dagger.
I mean, I don't need to know the intimacies of your thing, of your dagger. There,
It'd
buddy.
just be a D4 still, and damage. It would still be the.
Oh, I mean, I'm just talking about I'm just wanting to roll dex ability. So I pick up the knife and just right next to his foot, get as close as possible, skinning his boot. Because you're supposed to try to get as close as possible to the foot.
Yeah. So, but you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. It's to get as close as possible to the foot.
You basically throw the dagger through his boot, and it pierces, and he just goes, "Oh! Oh!" Wiggles his toes. Holy shit!
Still there?
Do you feel that you can get closer? Or do you want to call it my game now and you buy the drink?
Kind of just, his beard kind of shifts a little. I'll get you a drink.
I'll reach down, pluck the knife out, and just tap him on the back and say, bartender, 2 ales or whatever the drink is down here.
He goes over to the bar, and he reaches over the bar and grabs 2 mugs and walks over to this barrel and starts pouring them out of the barrel. You kind of assume that this barkeep doesn't really do anything. And he, a few minutes later, comes over and his friend grabs him in the arm and says something demonic. It was. And anybody can speak demonic here and say, "What the fuck are you doing?" Fucking one. Yeah, he kind of hits you in the chest with a drink. There. Drink your drink.
What?
Sits back down. The other guy begins to kind of like whisper at him and look back at you. And what are y'all doing?
Lenar's going to hold. Lenar will take the drink, hold it up to his mouth, and smell it. How bad does it smell?
Smells pretty bad.
So, probably about to gag as I down this in one shot and slam it on the table in front of him.
Go for it.
YOLO.
Lenar's going to down it and then slam it on the table and just thank him for the drink.
Make a constant. Yeah. Make a Constitution save.
I knew something was going to come. I just didn't know what.
Nat 1, baby. Come on, Nat 1.
13.
You slam your hand on the table. You're like, oh shit! It burns. It's spicy. You're pretty sure there were some chunks in there.
I will rather cast Deception to see how straight of a face I can keep.
Okay, roll Deception.
I'm gonna have to reload. None of these rolls are showing up on my map. On my
he's
display.
doing those privately, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last thing I got was unarmed strike.
You
okay.
Oh yeah. You your eyes like internally.
Jeez.
It burned. It burned. But you just kind of. What do? What does everybody see you do?
You see me smell it, turn my head to the side real fast, to stomach myself, knowing I'm about to kill something inside me. If there was any parasites left in my stomach, they're dead now.
This will strong enough to remove possession.
I will down the drink, slam it on the table, and be like, appreciate the drink. If you ever want to just talk as friends up here. And just go to walk outside.
They both like look at each other like, did he fucking just do that? It's pretty much piss water. And they kind of laugh. And you walk outside? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel that.
Oh, he's automatically like he's outside and making like 2 steps, throwing the hell up.
Yeah. That like you're pretty sure there was some like probably dead rat in there somewhere. That probably came through the like some like bone or whatnot. Not sure. But yeah. The rest of y'all see Lennar just kind of stumble back out the tent through the open curtain. And then you hear something wet hit the ground.
I don't think I need to insight that.
So y'all sit around and waiting, and what are y'all doing?
That was Lennar's attempt to gather information that failed. Epically, but failed.
What was he trying to gather? Did he say?
Oh no, he failed because that drink just threw him through a loop and was like, nope, never mind.
Yeah, but did you
Oh, no.
say what you were trying to gather?
It just was going to spark a conversation. Just general information.
I'll walk outside and meet Lennar.
About the time you meet Lennar stands up and turns around.
Don't drink anything. Pull out a keg of water from my bag of holding and be down in it.
Yep.
Drinks. I'll very quietly. I'll kind of pull him further away from the tent flat.
Okay.
Maybe 20 feet or so. And I'll just say, I have an advantage when it comes to drinking games. What information were you trying to gather?
Well, we know nothing of what this place is. We just have to gather information. It is best to have an upper hand on information than to be left unknown, even in a place that you may feel safe and unsafe.
Well, we know we're in hell. What more information do you need?
This may be hell, but this specific place, Lulu only gave information on her 2 friends. But if you look around, there's hundreds of these little things walking around. If all of a sudden the orders come through with how well barricaded this house, how well do you feel about escaping? I can fly over the walls, but what about you?
I can get out. I don't know about our friends.
So, would you not feel that information would be better suited for gathering at this time? Why they still are acting friendly?
Again, what information do you think would be useful here? Exits, secret entrances, things like that?
Even just general information that they would already have. They may not give up secret exits, but they may reveal what other type of powers may be here in this keep.
Defenses.
Now, when we first walked through, who would have known that there was an ogre sitting in this place? That's a powerful knock as it is.
Honestly, I'm not too concerned with the creatures in that tavern, in that tent. I'm more concerned about these little creatures out here. We could be overwhelmed quite quickly by them.
Well,
How are y'all 2 doing in there?
You what?
Well, I'll just read chat as it flies by.
Oh.
He just stares at you and holds up like a finger. That's just some random finger, rotten finger. Friends, we can be friends. Yes! Friends! Friends! Looks over at Lilith. Friends, yes? Friends!
I'll continue.
Do you take the finger? He's holding like a detached finger in the air and holding it out at you. Yes, friends!
Yes.
You take it from him? He immediately turns around. She fucking took my finger! He pulls out a little knife. The other three jump off the stool and run over. He goes, "What'd you say? She did what? You're gonna pay for that, right?"
This is a strange place, Armin thinks to himself.
Once I learn how to fingers to take, next I take peppers.
Okay, while that's going on, back outside, we'll cut over.
I'm trying to get a specific question that he wants answered. Like,
there's
general
not
information.
There's not a specific question though. Like, Lenore gathers general information, like just what would be common knowledge to the people at a place that newcomers may not just automatically know.
Both of y'all's natural perception is high enough, and you're like right up against the tent where your party is inside. You hear somebody yell, "She took my finger!"
And it creates a new one in his hand, which he doesn't even realize.
Yeah, like as he's pointing at you and he's holding one out, and like he's just holding a finger. She took the finger. What the hell's in your head then? Right. She took my other finger. Because we randomly carry 2 or 3 fingers around in my pocket. He starts dumping fingers out onto the ground.
Oh, God.
Lil slips one into the pile.
That's sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand. Roll the 5 for perception, so it's not going to be hard.
The walls around this place.
They're paper thin.
Out of rock? No, not the tavern, but the encampment here.
The encampment is made of metal.
It's rock? Metal?
Yeah, there's like stone basin around the edge, but then it's just piled up junk in metal, and there occasionally you see a body. Like,
oh, so it is porous. Like there are spots where you can kind of see through it.
Yeah, but in the main wall itself, not really. No, it's probably about 10 or so feet thick. Or more. And it's about 20-25 feet high in different places. You rolled a 9. I rolled a 5. Ah! Fine! And they begin to separate all the fingers and put them back in their pockets. You're no fun! Frickin', they go back over the stool. The other guy begins to climb the stool. He grabs his britches and shoves him off the stool, and then begins to climb. And they just keep pulling each other off the stool for like a solid minute. And the other one climbs the other stool, sits down, and just rolls a bottle off on the bar side of the bar. He goes, "Oops! My bad."
So, when we were in there, you said they scooped up some whatever it was to drink out of this well?
No.
Out of a barrel.
Out of a barrel.
Oh, barrel.
This one, right?
Yep.
And how many barrels are in there that have this stuff in it?
You'd have to go around and look.
Right there.
Okay, but brother, there's only one right now that they're drinking out of until it's empty, I presume.
You can assume that.
And Knuckles, I don't remember, but Knuckles will remember who had the vial of acid we had picked up earlier.
Lenore.
We had scooped some acid up out of that first room. Lilith?
Lenore has acid.
We have a couple of those.
Yeah.
Lenore and Armin.
That's you guys are inside the tent. Shush.
Well, I would say Knuckles would remember. Adam doesn't, but Knuckles would remember because he told him to get it.
Yeah, it's probably yeah, but in the same perspective. You can ask. You are the player.
Lenore, did you get some of that acid? Oh, he wouldn't remember because he was a different Lenore. Fuck.
Well, I do have acid. I don't know where it came from.
Hold that thought. And I'll walk back inside and I'll approach Lilith. Lilith, do you still have that vial of stuff I told you to scrape up off the floor out of that room where the alchemy was?
I thought that was Armin you asked to get that.
Maybe you're right. Like I said, Knuckles would fucking remember. Adam doesn't remember, damn it. I mean, for Knuckles, it was only a day ago.
Armin, you're standing. You're sitting on the stool right next to Lilith. You're hearing all this.
Yeah. Does anybody respond?
Armin, are you there?
Question?
Yeah. Now, what was the question again? The stuff you asked me to scrape up in the...
In the alchemist room, the chamber?
Yeah, I said, yeah, I got the vial of that crap. Yeah.
You mind stepping outside for a moment? And I'll get up and walk out.
All right, I'll get up. I'll follow him out. We'll step outside for a moment.
Okay.
I'll kind of motion him and Lenore about 20 feet away from the tent.
Yeah, you guys are right by the well. From the entrance to the well, it's like the pond-looking substance. It's about 20 feet.
All right. So
I say, what do you need?
Just a thought, but everything in there is drinking out of that same barrel, correct?
You haven't seen
You
anybody
wouldn't know.
else pour a drink.
I was just thinking of maybe contaminating their drinking supply. If things go to shit, as Lenore has pointed out, it might be wise to have some of them already down and out, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's an idea. But you say we didn't see anybody else actually drinking? DM?
Yeah, you saw people drinking, but no, you didn't see anybody get up and pour a drink.
They were just drinking out of their cup.
Yeah.
The never-ending cup. Okay.
Well, I would say you guys haven't been in there long enough. If you guys go
No,
to,
that's true.
yeah, like it would have to be a. No, I probably. Yeah, you occasionally like there was a barrel at the bar. There was a few like you see some drinking out of bottles and some out of, mugs.
Okay.
But that the barrel that he poured Lenore's drink out of, you didn't see anybody go to.
Yeah.
Well, when I was walking up to talk to the bartender earlier, was he fixing drinks for the red caps that were in there?
No, they were just grabbing anything and everything they could.
Oh shit. Okay.
They didn't give a shit.
You could probably leave that vial of acid on the counter and they may drink it themselves as is.
I don't think they're that dumb.
But while I may be cautionary and think in advance, I'm not one to poison a whole watering hole.
Well, not necessarily the water, but the alcohol they're consuming.
Just for thoughts of safety. If I am that paranoid, I just would rather just leave.
All these creatures need to die regardless. They're evil.
By whose view of standpoint? Yours or your God's?
The world. Humankind. All the races view them as evil and know that they're evil. Look how they treat anyone from our world. They torture and maim for fun. Is that not evil?
Yes, but Armin turns and says, yes, but this is their world. That's how it's done here. We're the outsiders. True, we don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. But it's their social order. We have to be so careful before we make any kind of change to the social order.
Lenore just will start talking about how he's seen worse. I've seen worse through mankind done to each other than I've seen them do to mankind themselves yet myself.
Garmin will shake his head and say, that's it, man. Men do this worse to each other than these demons do.
I view it as a point of, they don't attack me, I leave them alone, no matter what they may do to themselves. As soon as it comes down to them attacking mine and mine alone, that's when I get to the point of then evil or not. But it does not hurt to always have a backup plan in place.
While y'all are outside talking, about 40-50 feet away, you see Mickey just kind of walking around. Occasionally.
Mickey!
That thing, though, I will call evil. What in God's name made that?
I assume Maggie made that.
Looks like a wet bowl of spaghetti whopping around.
Make a...
Not the good type of whop either.
Occasionally, like, you see him, he was walking over in this direction, and then you see, like, 2 or 3 of those gremlins begin to follow him, and he just kind of... As he's walking away, he's unable to speak. You really notice that, for one thing. But you see these little... You're not quite sure what they are. Gremlins, like I say. Somebody... they are singing a song. And like a vile song.
I assume an abyssal, so that...
Yeah, and they're just like, Mickey, sticky eye. I poke you. Now you die. And it's just stupid songs. They're just like... And dancing and laughing at him. And then he's like, occasionally turns around and just... Argh! And they run off. Somebody roll it.
How many of these things are there?
Oh, they're everywhere.
That's what Lenore said. He's seen a couple hundred, probably.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Like, just from your point of view, looking inward, you can see more ballista, and you can see 3 or 4 standing on the ballista and around it. And you can see, like, maybe 5 or 6 different ballista on the upper hillside with dozens of them everywhere around it.
DM, I noticed my character sheet in Foundry is not updated to match my updated D&D Beyond character sheet.
Okay.
When we went to level 8.
I'll update it now.
Oh, okay.
Also, so close your character sheet because it's going to update.
Okay, I'm closing I'm going to close the Foundry character sheet. Find my mouse. There we go. Hang on, it's closed. Okay, it's closed now.
You're updated.
Okay. All right, now Because I have a +4 to perception now. I didn't have it before. So I increased my wisdom by 1.
So roll. I would say you having the conversation with them. You roll an inside check.
Armin?
Yeah.
Insight. Okay.
As you hear him moaning occasionally, you notice that he's kind of limping. And what y'all didn't really notice before, Armin notices that there seems to be some type of large piece of destroyed bone devil lodged in his foot and coming out the back of his leg.
Oh God!
Like like you can see like you thought maybe it was bone, but it's some like you've seen these spikes before on bone devils, or not bone devils, but devils, barb devils, and it looks like it's going through the foot, out the back of the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, seeing that and knowing that this is a golem, this is not a devil, Armin is going to go over to him and stand in front of him and then hold his hands up so that Mickey can see his hands.
He stops.
I'm going to point down at the whatever this protrusion is and stuck in his foot. And I'm going to act like I'm holding his leg and pulling it out. And then I'm going to say, shake my head yes, or then back and forth no, and see if he gives me permission to go and see if I can remove it.
Go ahead and roll a medicine check. As you
Consent is important.
as you ask, you're like, oh yes.
There we go. I'm on that. Medicine check. $17.
Oof. I saw the 10 and I was like, oh.
It's a +7, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's high enough. You do this and he's like, and he kind of turns that leg in your direction.
All right.
And you reach down and you yank it out. Oh, it's about 4 feet, like 3.5 feet long, I would say. And it comes out pretty smooth because it's, yeah. But it's got some gore on it, and you throw it to the ground and you hear the groaning.
Is he leaking anything, or is he bleeding? His version of blood?
No. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's but he
because I was going to use a healer's kit on him if he was bleeding, but if he's not, then that's not an issue.
The loud moaning stops.
Okay. And I go, so I stand in front of him and I hold my hands up like he's, and then I say, I just give him 2 thumbs up and then I walk away.
He goes,
a little goodwill never hurts anybody.
See the little red caps? Look at you go, now we can't sing the Mickey song. Yeah.
And I look at the red caps. I don't say anything, but I smile to myself. I smile on the inside.
You see him, he walks away and he's not limping anymore, nor do you hear the moaning.
All right. I've done a little bit of good, even here in hell.
I think it's still hideous. I posted a picture of what it is.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you post it?
In the tavern.
The tavern chat? Or tavern?
The meatballs. Oh, my God.
Oh, it is 8:10.
Oh, there we go.
I have to use the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Did Do you hear that?
So
I think it's time for a break.
Yep.
All right. Yep. All right.
At about that time, the two little gremlins, or not gremlins, imps fly back and land over. He goes, hey, you guys still interested? Wink, wink. I might know where a shop might be. Could help you in exchange for information. A little work, little stab. Nobody gets harmed in the making. Well, nobody that counts.
I am walking off, so I'm not going to respond to that until I get back, because I got poop.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
Sounds shitty.
Yeah.
Do.
I am Baldur.
I'm just fucking with him.
And you tell stories like my wife, dude. There was no point. You got sidetracked.
What?
You tell stories like my wife, dude. You get sidetracked. Well, what was the finish this damn story?
No, the point of it was to let you guys know that they're going to be starting Adventures League at the game store here in Socrates. They've never run that before. That was the point, is to inform you of that.
So they're going to have DMs that actually... Because I can't remember playing Adventure League at all. That's like one-shots, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I played in Colombia. Yeah, basically it's I guess you could say it's a set of one-shots. Anybody can come in if, with a formal, recognized character sheet, and you can have you can bring a character in that can be integrated into the story, and then they can be integrated back out at the end of the night if you're only there for one night. But it allows you. It's a structured way of making sure that your stats and your abilities and your magic items are recognized, and that somebody's not coming in with an overpowered creation that they homebrewed.
Yep.
A whole lot of things not allowed.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
There's too many rules. There's too many rules for me in that shit, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you have.
That's right. That's part of it. Yeah.
I'm okay with it as long as I get to play.
Yeah, but the problem with that
There's
is you don't always get to play. It's sometimes they might go 3-4 weeks before a DM says, oh, okay, hey, I have a campaign, and then it's a one-shot or it's a two-shot or it might take 3 sessions. I like to get long-term sessions.
I like exclusivity.
Stories.
Like
Yeah, well, like this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I bring a lot to the table, and
and the WoW Mount campaign that you did before this one. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's all good stuff. But we'll get back to where we left off. Little guys. Meanwhile, the little gremlins land right behind you, up on the rocks. So what you guys talking about, huh?
Back at the Hell Valley Ranch.
Yeah, if you don't, if you guys still want to do that deal, give me some more information. I'm still open for it. Just saying. Wasket.
I was talking about dipping my darts in some holy water. And I'll just walk away.
A little shitty. I thought we were friends.
This is the one that he didn't punch.
Yeah.
I'll walk back into the tent and sit down next to Lilith and them.
Okay.
Why this is going on? How long did we say it takes for me to describe one of these scrolls?
Hours.
It does. It takes hours.
It takes hours and sometimes days, depending on the level of the scroll.
Well,
and you gotta have the right ink, the right paper, all sorts of crap.
So
I do.
And a high arcana.
And a high arcana.
14, which is higher than the spell's arcana DC.
You could probably do it with a 14, but it's just probably going to have a pretty high DC in order to do it successfully. The higher your arcana, the lower the DC that you got to make to do it without fucking up.
So this is gonna be your one thing. You're just gonna be doing this all day.
I thought we agreed that the level 1 spell would only take like 2 hours. But okay.
Maybe in a safe area, but you're constantly having to look up and look around and check your surroundings. And this is a lot. Fingered
by little short guys.
Yeah, you occasionally hear something break, fall, cuss.
Would I be able to have taken a bit of a short rest through this time?
I say between outside, inside, you guys aren't really in a combatant scenario. Yeah, short rest. Everybody would have got a short rest.
Cool.
We haven't really do anything suspect.
I will.
It's combative. Kinda.
Nothing's been combative since the dude tried to saw off my boot.
And then there was Maggie punting one of the red guys.
You look down, that dude's still there.
Oh God.
You just never thought to look at your boot again.
Is he just hugging it?
Yeah.
He's licking it.
I feel like I would have.
He's got like 3 straps undone now.
I feel like I would have noticed him as I was walking.
Just thought
after already having given him ultimatums at the further
they're fairly light
up into the air.
Yeah, it was probably like wearing a 20-pound ankle bracelet.
Holy shit!
Be like Gara after this guy.
Yeah.
So just scribing a cantrip takes 1 full day.
What?
Which is 8 hours. Eight work. 1 full work day, which is 8 hours.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and after level 3, it jumps up exponentially.
Look at that. That's a new look.
Wow.
Yeah. Second
or
3rd level spell takes 20 days.
What?
No. Cantrips and 1st level spells take 1 day, 8 hours.
Oh,
2nd
yeah.
level takes 3, 3rd level takes 5, 4 is 10, and then 20, 40, 80, 160.
It's 25 gold worth of material plus in 8 hours.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, I'll be
It
working
takes
on
240 days to do a level 9 spell. God damn.
That doesn't even.
If you had crit it or gotten over a certain number, I would have changed it. But
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
for an Arcana check for scribing, even being an expert in your fields, it's still low.
14, that's 6 away from 20.
Yeah, it's still low. Like it's fine. But
Mathematically, it's 2/3, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but we're not gonna get technical.
Damn.
Math.
Level 9 spell only has a 47.15% chance of being scribed correctly.
Wow. And probably a year to do it.
Yep. Yeah, 240 days.
That's just not practical.
No.
Why do you think wizards spend all their time studying?
Right.
That's why I'm a sorcerer on Wednesdays.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I just innately know spells.
When did
It
you
just
start
randomly
adventuring?
pops up into my brain.
Well, wizards are usually old guys. They start adventuring when they're like 50 because they finally got a couple of 3rd level spells scribed.
Right.
Well, I don't know if you watched Critical Role Season 2. The entire time, Caleb was writing.
Oh yeah.
So, like, we got downtime. I'm writing.
Yep.
Everything he did in between everything was writing.
That's right.
That's gonna be Lilith today, basically.
Okay, so you're just constantly like, so for the last hour you've been writing, so you need 7 more hours.
Right.
So
that's gonna be Lilith today, basically. She's just gonna be inscribing this all day.
off and on. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if your DM allows it to be considered light activity, you can spend 2 hours every time you take a long rest to scribe some more.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to Booch.
We'll see. So, Lennar, what are you doing? Is it and Armin? You're both standing back outside still.
Oh. I mean, Dagwood followed. They were talking to us coming back last I know. We know.
Yeah.
Did anyone respond to them, or did we just walk off and leave them?
I think everybody just walk off and left him, and he
I guess that was my choice too.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, fine, hey, fuck y'all too.
I don't like these creatures. I've made that obvious. Any of them. I'm interested in them, but I don't like them.
Lenore heard shop.
Okay.
Armin,
Karis is biased.
Yeah,
So-
go ahead.
do
Yes.
you have any way that you could possibly help Lulu recover some of her memories? She seems to have a lot of information that she doesn't have access to.
Not really. The best thing I've got right, as far as I can, cure some minor conditions, disease, things like that. But I really don't have all I could possibly do. Well, this. If you give me a couple of hours, I have a couple of reagents in my potion kit that are known for helping restore memory. Normally, I couldn't do this, but I could possibly distill them down and maybe mix it with some holy water because of her celestial makeup. Maybe it might have some effect. It might not. I could give it a try. That's about all I could do. I can't guarantee anything.
Would you need some kind of workshop for this?
I would need a quiet place to set up my kit and do this distill. Like I set up burners. I got to distill. I got to titrate. Do some little bit of filtration of some reagents. It take about a couple hours, and I need a quiet place to do it. If we can find a place, maybe I can. Again, I can't guarantee. I don't know, but I can give it a try. At least it wouldn't hurt them, but I don't know if it'd have an effect.
While you guys are having your conversation, I just realized my mic was muted this whole time.
Oh.
While you guys are having this conversation, you hear like a little drop in it, bloop, bloop. And you look over at the table that Lilith you're sitting at, and Lilith, you look at your mug to the right, and the little demon is sitting on it.
Okay, Lilith wasn't drinking it, but okay.
Woo! Just adding some good berries. Yeah. So I heard you talking about your little friend. He's got some memory issues. Maggie could probably take care of that. For a price. Anybody want a good berry? I probably got one or two left in me. No takers?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, right.
No.
Boop. Into the cup. He goes,
Here.
yeah. Oh, I can see I'm not wanted here.
I make it smell radiant.
He begins to walk. Ooh, that tickles the butt. He walks off the end of the table, disappears. Like shadow step. Into a mist.
So this little creature said something about Maggie helping with memories. I'll look at Armin. Would you trust this creature?
This thing that we just been talking to, no, I don't trust him as far as I can throw it.
No, this Maggie creature, would you trust her?
Oh.
She didn't seem to be overly interested in us, per se.
like most things in hell, I think if she makes an agreement, she'll stick to it. We just got to be very, very careful about what kind of an agreement we make, because she'll probably stick to the letter of the agreement. But other than that, she has her own set of objectives, and she'll turn on us as fast as she can when she meets the letter of the agreement. So
back inside saying all this.
No, he asked me, and that's what I was telling him. If he asked me if I trusted her,
I'm asking you guys are back inside, sitting next to us, saying this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Just so I could be part of the conversation if
Yes.
if I am present.
Yeah.
You're sitting right next to Lilith, which is sitting right next to Lenore. Who has just made the glass smell very radiant. And
Either
has pushed it aside with a pencil.
Could always hand it to one of the bearded devils to repay them for their drink.
I think that's more of what you would do, Midir. Besides, it only lasts for a minute anyways. Oh no, an hour. Never mind. Or I can dismiss it. Okay. You there, Booch?
Yeah. What?
Okay. You just went awfully quiet. Everyone was quiet all the time.
There's nothing I need to say. I'm not the player here. I'm the ambient background guy.
I don't want to say the word.
Lenore wanted to pass a radiant drink over to a bearded devil. I don't know what that would say.
Is that what you said? I didn't hear it.
I said I'm going to repay the devil for the drink he gave me earlier.
Okay.
It happens to be the one I have prestidigitation on, which makes it smell very radiant.
Okay. So you grab the drink in front of Lilith. And you walk over. What do you say?
Here's a drink to repay yours from earlier. Something from the top side.
Looks at the other guy. Roy. Go ahead and roll a deception.
Oh, God.
Does the smell of the drink give me advantage?
You cast prestidigitation on it?
Yes, I have.
It doesn't give you advantage as much as it just naturally has a... What do you make it smell like?
Good berries.
Smells like good berries. He whiffs it and goes, it definitely smells of your plane. He swirls it around, he chugs it. And then you see his eyes kind of twitch.
That's good, right?
Like, it's literally like just the oddest. Like, you see him down it and he's like, what?
Are you alright? Too much to drink?
You see the other demon. You got you. He's just
Cat
like,
special.
he didn't even turn away and puke in your direction. He just drank in front of, set the cup down, tried to hold it, and he just barfed all over the table. I'm fucking done with you. And he fucking throws the mug and gets up and pushes you out the way. And walks out the door.
I'm gonna look at his friend and be like, some people just can't hold their drink, can they?
He kind of gets up and nods, but doesn't say anything and just leaves.
Well, I've cleared the table for us.
The little gremlins run and jump on the table.
Oh, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of one of them off.
The other ones are running, gets on the side of the bench. You smack the shit out of him.
But that was my spot.
He falls off. Ah! Yeah, fuck you! And he runs around you and jumps on this thing and jumps back up. And he's just holding his sword out in your direction. I like you. You're pretty cool. Pulls out a finger out of his pocket. Friends?
That one.
The only finger I take and give is the middle.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got jokes. He's got jokes. Yeah, you gotta have them to do that. He holds up his one hand. It's missing like his pointer finger and part of his middle finger. He's just like, still can do it though. The other guys are like on the table, and the puke. He's like sniffing the puke. He licks the table. Hey, you should try this.
I think Lenore's now going to stand back up and go back. I don't think we have a table anymore.
The one of the small guys starts to like slip and slide on the puke on the table.
Lulu.
And they're just over there dancing.
Lulu, if you're here, can you let me know? Touch me.
Are you just sitting? So you're sitting on the stool right there. Lulu
One
taps.
of the little guys comes up and touches you.
And you say this, Lulu, let me know. And you see one of the little guys at the table across. Lulu, let me know. I don't think she fucking heard me. From under the table, Lulu taps you in the leg with her trunk. I'm here.
Do you think this creature, Maggie, can get your memories back?
There's a weird presence about her. I can't read her. She's powerful, I will say. She's some type of witch.
Would you trust us? Not Maggie, but us.
I trust you, yes.
If we can get her, if she can do so, if we can get her to perform magic on you to restore your memory, would you go along with it?
Yes. It might help us find what we need.
I look at everybody and just say, we should talk, but not around all these creatures.
One throws a sword up and it sticks in the table. I missed.
I'm gonna end up killing one of them.
But this place is so nice.
They don't seem to mind too much being smacked around. Just give them a good old wow.
I'd still rather talk away from prying ears.
Darling, I wasn't talking about
business.
One of them jumps off the table, slides a little bit, picks up a mug off the ground and throws it at this giant ogre. Hits it in the shoulder. And waits.
Is this an ogre or like some kind of devil that looks like an ogre?
He looks like an orc, but like bigger. And he's sitting in his mug and he sits up when he gets hit in the shoulder and looks over. And you just see this. I know I got it around here somewhere. Hold on. I got it. Hey! Just double middle fingers him. And you just see this giant ogre go, and grab him on the top of the head. Put me down. Hey, I was just fucking around, you know. Put me down.
I'm going to speak in giant. I don't know if he will understand me. He said put him down, so just slam him down on the ground.
He looks over at you. He says back in giant, I'll put him down. And it just breaks the edge of the... Oops. It lets go. He slides off the table and down onto the ground. You just see the three guys like on the other table pull their weapons out, and they're just looking at him. Hey, you fucking with my friends? Yeah. I didn't even like him. Lucky you're over there, and not over here.
Shall we step outside and have a conversation?
Lenoir's going to chuckle, smile, and just start walking out. And just say, good job. In giant.
He just leans back over the table and like circles the table with his hand with the mug.
So I'll get up and walk outside. Hoping.
How the hell did I just fly all the way over there?
Whee!
Bird magic.
Bird magic.
So, Kairos, Armin, you guys gonna join us? Lilith?
Oh, yeah.
I'm out here.
Oh, yeah. I'm following you out.
I'm out here. Where are you?
Yeah, we'll walk away a little ways from the tent. So y'all heard my conversation, I presume, about this creature Maggie restoring Lulu's memories.
Before we actually are saying this conversation, is there a place that looks like it's not crawling with these wonderful red cap guys?
Nope.
No. That you can see of. You'd have to look around.
I'd like to.
Well, it says gather around.
This direction. Oop, that's not X. In that direction.
You notice in this direction,
Yeah.
there's a giant gate where you saw the vehicle go through, and it's iron.
Hmm.
And it's open, and there's a ramp that goes down.
Hmm.
And you can see the faint flickering of light inside.
Iron.
It would be interesting to walk towards there without being
And then there's
So
also
eventually-
ladders that you notice all along the cliff face around each part of the camp that go to the upper area where these ballista are.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
All over the place.
What about that dome you put up? Can you do that without expending too much of your energy?
I believe I can. I'm trying to see if it's soundproof.
If need be, I can always make us a somewhat safe area for an hour.
Ah, your little rope in the sky thing.
Yeah, we can pull the rope up and make it where they can't climb.
Either would be useful, but I'd rather not burn through any major resources in case we need something later. Just a private place to talk for a little while.
Well, as long as you let me rest for the whole hour, I should be able to get it back.
I don't plan on putting you through any extenuating exercise programs or anything.
Everyone can gather around me if they want. Oath is more than capable of casting that as well. Karos, you coming up?
Yep.
Armin?
Yep.
Cool.
The damn map is jumping around.
You just need to move 5 feet.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out.
That's where it would be. Thank you, sir. It's just a light, a white opaque bubble around us. Pretty obvious it's there. He's not trying to hide it.
So you step right outside the bar and put a dome.
Basically.
Okay.
A nice big white dome.
A couple, 20, 30 feet away from the entrance.
She put it right up, like literally 5 feet in front of the door.
Well, I centered it around us, but Armin was way down there. He moved that 5 feet up.
Yeah.
But me, yes. For the
I'll
next
walk
8 hours.
outside the dome.
You walk outside the dome, and it becomes solid. You can't see in.
It's a white opaque dome.
Yeah, it looks like a giant pearl sticking out of the ground.
I'll look at it and just say, if you can hear me, say something and see if I can hear you.
Can I?
I don't know how this thing works, so I'm testing to see if people can hear what we're talking about, people on the outside.
I'm pretty sure
It doesn't say it's soundproof.
it's not.
It's not. It's just a room.
You can hear him talking. Do you say anything back?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did I hear him?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
I mean, that's why rope trick would have been a better choice.
Yeah, that's why I specified as long as we can get, away from prying ears.
I mean, 60 feet's decent distance.
Yeah, this is just a dome that's air conditioned.
Pretty much invincible.
Yeah.
Even
if
normal. To most normal circumstances.
Yeah. I could see like a tornado or something hitting it, it'd go flying.
Not really.
Oh.
But if a wizard walked up and dispelled it.
Well, yeah, that's obvious.
I'll step back in. At least it's safe.
These prying eyes can't see us.
But they can hear us.
Right.
You guys have been.
Nice.
So you guys are taking a short rest in here?
Well,
I don't know about a short rest, but
Knuckles wanted to talk.
He wanted a quiet place to talk outside of the.
I wanted a private place to talk.
So you guys spent
nobody could hear us.
You guys were wandering the camp for about 30 minutes, spent about an hour in the bar. About 30 minutes, 35 minutes or so into you guys being in the dome, you hear the gate open back up. You hear whoa, 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 and two vehicles pull in.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And come in your direction. And I'm going to roll intelligence check to see if they know to stop.
You see a giant white
they
pearl.
see it.
Yeah, but they might think they can run it over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one could run right over the top of it, technically.
Well, I rolled a nat 20 and an 11.
Wow.
So the first one hits the side of the dome. Boom!
Uh-oh.
And the second one slides and turns. And you see a giant harpoon turn towards it. And then you see the little red cap or some kind of other kind of red cap that has a red mask. With the red cap. Jump out. And going, who fucking put a dome in the middle of the path?
They should have painted it orange so we could see it.
Is he the Red Hood?
He is. He's actually they're madcaps.
Yeah.
Oh.
He looks at it and goes, he walks up it and he takes his thing and he tries to fucking hit it. Like 3 or 4 of them begin to smash it with their little picks. They do that for like a solid 5 minutes.
Wow.
Really enjoy it here.
Maggie comes out of her tent. That's not going to work.
It dispelled it.
And she dispels your dome.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't have that. We'll give you places to sleep if you need it, but don't put domes in the middle of my sanctuary.
Sorry, man. Was looking for a place to talk.
Just trying to escape some of the heat. That's all.
She just glares at all of you. Goes back over.
Might we have a word, Maggie?
She just looks and nods. But what I'm being told by Mickey, I can give you... I forget that it's a woman. I've got these damn new headsets, soundproof. It's so weird. I can give you a moment of my time for what you've done for Mickey. Come. She takes y'all and she walks with y'all and walks over to the ladder and kind of waves you over. And as you all walk and disappear into the tunnel, but as y'all are walking this way, she goes, "You may take the ladder. I will meet you up top." And she just floats into the air. straight up
I'll go first with the ladder.
to the cliff.
I just fly up.
As I think I'm invincible, so
Well,
I don't really, but but yeah, I'll climb up.
Lulu's like doesn't quite respond, but you assume Lulu's probably near.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you all come up to the cliff face. You see bunches of tents up here. A lot more that you didn't see before. And she walks over between these tents to a giant bonfire. Between these tents. And you see two very large tents. Similar to the ones down below. And one has a humanoid standing in front of it with one of these red caps holding one end of a book and him holding the other end of the book. Let it go, you little gremlin! Just research! I need this! Don't do that! And then he lets go, turns around, the little like a monster, little gnome, starts digging through the dirt, finds a sprocket, throws it, and hits him in the face. He goes, yeah. And he just kind of like, looks like he's gonna cast something and stops. And they both see Maggie, and he like grabs his jaw and walks back into his tent, which is this one. And the little guy next to the tent, he's like, he looks nervous as hell. Maggie turns around, crosses her fingers, and kind of just... So.
How many of these did you say not to kill?
She just grins.
So, we are obviously looking for something, but we are lacking some information. And we have a friend who may have the information we need, but her memories are not quite helping her. They seem to be lost or locked away. And one of your, and I'll look at the little caps, friends, said you might be able to help.
I might, yes. If you mean Lulu, I can sense her magical powers, and yes, something is tied. As she makes, like, her fingers, long dangly fingers, like spidery, touch tips and stretch out and make a, like, arcana, like, just magical line in the air, and then breaks it in places. There are breaks in her memory that I can see. Just looking into her earlier. I can help you, but you will have to go into her memories to see them.
What will this help cost us?
A sword? Your time, your lives, your patience.
Well, I don't think I'm willing to give my life up for a memory.
Well, you're never gonna find that sword. Dwell out these memories.
I can't find it if I'm dead either.
It's up to you. I'll let you think on it. But I can unlock all of her memories.
Would
just
this
look at the
be
group.
worth it to you? Any Kairos asks that to her and holds up a soul coin.
She flips the coin in her hands. I have those as well.
Is it worth more to you?
More? No. To some, yes. But I have many souls. She just flips the coin back and forth in her fingers that I can take and make disappear. And then it just vanishes in her hand and disappear any moment. You look at your hand, the coin's gone.
Mine?
Yeah, yours is gone.
No roll.
She has innate spell casting.
I mean, you can roll a con to see how fast it disappears, but it still disappears.
Yeah.
This fades through your fingers, yeah.
And then she folds her fingers and all souls have a home. As she glances at it, I know you all want to see this hidden memory. It most likely obtains the location of the Sword of Zaril, which is probably in the Citadel, known only to this dream and Zaril himself.
What exactly did you mean by it would cost our lives?
Depends on how well you can handle it. It is not that easy to look into somebody's dreams and hope that nothing looks back.
So it's dangerous.
As all of things in the dream world, the living, the dead. But as a group, you may be able to do this. If it was by yourself, might as well take your life as my own. Keep your soul for myself. As she flips her hand, you feel that coin just fall into the palm of your hand.
Not so sure I have a soul.
We all have souls. She, isn't that right, Lulu? Yeah.
But I was not born of flesh and bone. I was created through magic and science.
She approaches you. She goes, but through that science, life was given. Like with all of us, it had to come from somewhere.
I'm quiet now. I'm deep in thought about that because Knuckles has never really thought about it. He just always assumed that he was just a machine, a construct.
Yeah, as she says this, she kind of like touches your chest and then pulls out a soul coin. Goes, and like anything in life, can be given and taken. And then she swipes her hand and it's gone again. If you didn't have a soul, you wouldn't exist. And she just kind of walks over to the fire and I'll give you a moment to think on it, but it's truly up to you whether you want to know this, but you will not be able to find this sword without this memory. This path you're on will end here. Might as well turn around and give up.
Not an option.
No.
No.
So what's Leonardo?
I am more than willing to be the one to dive into a mine for memories. I am better tuned to resist more of what may come at me than others.
I will not send an individual into this dream. It will be all of you or none of you.
I'll just glance at everybody else.
Wolf goes, then I'll join.
As you say this, you see Lulu kind of walks up to you and holds her trunk up, and you like grab it with your hand, and he's like, "Me too." She's all nervous looking too, like looking around.
Just point me in a direction.
Yeah, we're all in this thing together, so.
I point west.
She
I don't like that direction.
takes some powder of a bag and turns the fire from red to purple.
Good color.
Well, let us begin then. Are you ready?
As we'll ever be.
She walks over to this podium. Follow me. She ushers Lulu onto a pillow that she has pulled out from under her cloak. A nice little red velvet looking pillow. And sets it in the middle of this chamber. And she not grabs, but kind of leads each of you to a location. And same thing, pulls out a small pillow right from under her cloak. And has you kneel in front of this pedestal. Right in front of it. Which has 4 pillars that are about, I would say, about 3 feet higher than the plateau.
Oh.
Are we all kind of situated around Lulu?
Yeah.
How close are we to her?
Oh, don't go.
I would say you're 10 feet.
Shit. I don't like that.
15 feet technically, because she's in the middle. And in the middle of y'all is Maggie. So the way it worked out, actually, Knuckles is to the right of Maggie, and Lennar is to the right of Knuckles, and to the right of him is Kairos. To the left of Maggie is Armin and Lilith.
Okay.
And on the plateau in the middle
Where's Lulu?
There, golden and little elephant.
Little golden elephant.
I will get up and grab my pillow and set it right next to Lulu's and sit back down. Will this work still?
It will.
I'll reach my hand up to Lulu's little feet, hands, whatever she has, as if to, for her to take my hand.
She's kind of sets her trunk in your hand and kind of.
I am here, little one.
She just kind of closes her eyes. Let's hope this works. Maggie looks at everybody. I will need all of you to close your eyes in a moment. but I will make preparations. She stands up and she goes to each one of these little statues where the fire is, and she pulls out skulls and puts them on all four corners. One on each corner. And she begins to draw emblems on the ground around the elephant. She does back you up a little bit. I must finish the ritual circle or this will not work. So she draws the circle and then kind of lets you go back to your place. Do not mess up the lines. She goes, everyone, please empty your mind. Close your eyes. Does everybody close their eyes?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, it does.
I don't have eyes to close.
You just kind of dim the light in your eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
As she begins to speak a ritual, nobody understands the language she's speaking.
Oh.
And as y'all are sitting there, everything goes dark around you. Like, the only light source is on the elephant now. Or the elephant. Lulu. All the surrounding area becomes numb, dark, and then a giant flash of light happens, and all of your senses become telepathically bonded, formed between each other. You guys can feel each other's feelings, and it's just this brilliant light in this great darkness. It just tingles over your whole body as a vibrant rainbow appears in your mind. This is Lulu's first dream. As a rich... Really? You just blow your nose right in the mic?
Sorry, I couldn't hold it. I didn't get the arm fast enough. Apologize.
As the rich and radiant light of 100 dancing rainbows slowly dissolve, warm sunlight fills the air. Within the space, Lulu flies lazily in a lush meadow. At the shoulder of this...
At the moment is Radiant Rainbow.
Can I finish? At the shoulder of Lulu is this beautiful blindfolded angel. As the pair stroll through the tall green grass, a voice of the Maggie fills your mind. Push through the vision. It only represents what Lulu wishes was true. We need more. It echoes in the air as you watch this scape. I need everybody to make an intelligence roll.
Intelligence.
Save.
Saving throw, actually.
Is a saving throw. Oh, okay. All right, then it's okay. Because I was gonna guidance myself, but if it's a saving throw, that's different.
Dear God.
Butterfly.
I knew I didn't trust these rolls.
I'm sorry.
I can fly twice.
Intelligence. Intimidation. Where's intelligence? Oh, come on.
No one else is getting green and rainbow vibes from that.
Initiative, straight, intelligence.
You guys are fine. I need one. There's one. Nope. Okay, actually. Three fails and 2 saves. Okay. As y'all are watching the meadows and you're watching the elephant, the angel slowly looks back and the back of the head catches on fire. And you all take 6 points of psychic damage as this green lit field starts to burn from behind as they begin to go from a stride to a run.
Those of us that saved take 6 as well?
No, the people that succeeded, anybody over a 10 is fine.
Oh, okay.
So, I need 1 success. The 3 that failed can all roll again.
3 that failed, roll again for what? Which one do you want to roll this time?
Same thing.
Another intelligence?
Dear God.
Okay, that's fine. So, that's all you needed. Luckily, the 10 came up first. Good God.
We some stupid people here.
As the field begins to burn,
We're not.
this field begins to burn. They run out of sight, and as you glance back, it turns into a battlefield. Flame encircles the battlefield. Appears to be a barren hellscape now. At the center of this circle, Lulu and the angel lie unconscious, prone, with horrible injuries. You're overlooking this. You see yourself standing in defense of Lulu and the angel, facing outward as 6 small spine-covered devils creep closer and closer. In all angles begin to get closer and closer in distance. A formation battered retreat human warrior off of the distance disappears through a portal. The devils hiss as they hear the sound of what seems to be, again, Maggie. You must defeat those devils.
Okay.
So we're going to go to another map.
Talk about some inner demons, God. Devils.
They're blocks in her memory.
They are?
Fort Knucklebone. Okay.
You just saw the name?
Yeah. I don't know. Popping up. Anybody else?
He's still preparing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it hadn't changed for me. Oh, there we go. Now we're changing over.
And I'm just going to configure some things real quick. It's alright. Let me know when you're on the map and I'll drop your token.
Charming. Yep, I am as well.
Yep, there we go.
There I go. I finally loaded over. Well, being the furthest.
Okay. Okay. Just getting everything ready. The elephant is unconscious right here.
Well, I can't see shit. I have vision, but I can see the map, but I can't see anybody's tokens or anything.
Can you say anything now?
Oh, there we go.
Nothing yet.
Okay. How about that?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I see the light.
So I'm gonna put a circle down. It's gonna be 20 feet. You guys can be anywhere within that circle.
If Lulu's there, I would remain close to Lulu wherever we see her. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. You have to be within that circle somewhere. Then I'm gonna delete the circle after you guys get a spot. Okay. Is everybody good?
Uh-huh.
His be good.
Okay.
Can I be up in the air? Like 10 feet?
Your urge to fly is not working.
Your wings have been clipped.
That's just rude.
You
What if
attempt
I
to
think happy thoughts?
fly and you can't get up. Your feet won't leave the ground.
Performance issues?
We're soldiers stuck here.
Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts.
Yeah.
Everybody clap! No.
Is that the way that works? Let me change the music. It's not happy music anymore.
No.
It was happy beforehand.
I was just gonna ask.
No, that's definitely not right.
The Metcaps thought it felt that it was.
So now we can all grab initiative.
Woohoo! Oh boy.
Oh my god.
I can hardly wait for my roll. Here we
Waste
go.
of going is pitiful.
Twins.
What's just gonna be a good roll? Portions.
Was for Lilith. You mind sharing some of those?
Oh, that is a initiative roll.
That's fair.
Sure. What's the movement? To you.
Oh.
For an 8, it's definitely gonna miss.
Yeah.
And
I don't see shit on the map. Enemies, anyway. I don't see enemies. I just see.
Didn't get a chance to.
you only have 5 seconds. Or 6 seconds.
No, it didn't even pop up. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing's working. Like,
Well, I rolled a nat 20, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Well, yes, it would, because...
Hellish Rebuke.
You could do that, yeah, but I'm still gonna roll damage.
Oh, yeah, he's just going to take equal damage back.
Okay.
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke will be active on that one. I don't have a target because I can't see nothing. Everything's invisible.
But did you get your initiative?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a 20?
20?
A 20, yeah.
Can you see now?
20.1.
No.
I don't see enemies either.
I can see them.
You guys might need to
I know.
refresh.
I see them perfectly fine.
Yeah, I was about to say, let me refresh.
Yeah, you guys might want to refresh.
Well, that's you. refresh your end and.
Not that they're nice to look at, but it's helpful.
No, I don't see the enemies either. Hang on. All I see is us.
It flashed it. I was going to use Hellish Rebuke.
All right, I'm going to refresh. We'll see what happens.
Blink.
I hate to reload, but
Yep.
Okay.
Takes forever and a half.
It's a fun, mucky, textural background on here.
Moving maps though, that shit's cool. But a lot of people's machines, in my campaign anyways, they can't handle the graphics, so it don't show up. Nothing happens.
The resolution of the map is really low, though. It shouldn't be an issue.
This is a 3060 Titan. It can handle it.
Hey, I see shit.
I know. I'm still loading.
Yeah, I'm still loading.
So while you're loading, I'm going to continue attacking people. He's gonna run up to you. Gonna bite attack you for 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Take 4 points of damage, and then he's going to then fork you for 20.
He's gonna what me?
He's gonna fork you hard for 20. Dirty 20.
Not to knife, it's 2 spoon.
So that's it. This guy. He's gonna come up here, and he's gonna...
Vicious cutlery.
He's going to bite you.
God damn. 17's armor class you're looking for.
Yeah, he missed the first attack. And... missed with the second attack. Dang. Got lucky.
What's the lighting situation like here?
It's like it went from sunlight to like moonlight, but it's like it's still light in here. Like everybody can see. Like the distortion of vision isn't the same. Like it's odd.
Okay, it's kind of hazy, but it's not dark. It's not because it's dark.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, son of a bitch.
This one's going to 7 and a 20. Armin, you take 6 points of damage, 3 fire, 3 piercing, and that's the end of its turn. And then that one's going to move up to you.
Rude.
Actually, it's going to hit Armin.
Oh, thanks.
Gets advantage.
17.
Ugh.
Let's say
I got to bring up my character sheet and take the first 6 off and then see what's next.
I'm already done it. It auto does it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Okay.
It auto applies my damage.
Reload the character sheet after I reloaded the game. Yeah.
Did you see that?
I just read critical hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Second time.
And here comes
the judge.
The final executioner. God, I'm rolling good.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll damage. I failed.
Did you apply that to me or him?
It looked like it applied to you.
Yeah, it did.
Whoops.
It's not deducting it from him, so I'm gonna have to do it automatically. Oh yeah, he died. So there we go. And
Hit low. Find out what happens.
you see this demon run up and bite Lilith and explode into fire. Like, just turn to ash.